Well, 110%. Welcome everyone from around the world to the Castle live in Annapolis, Indiana for the Siege, the Supporters. Brought to you by To The Point Streaming. Tonight we get to celebrate those that bet on our success by becoming sponsors of our stream, and we're excited to do so. I'm Sean Green, your play-by-play commentator, joined as always by the Philly legend, Mr. Tim Neal on the controls.
How's it going?
And we are excited to welcome back to the show someone that we've gotten to know because of the show, Mr. Dave Collette. Dave, it is an absolute pleasure to have you here tonight.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here, too.
I'm speechless. I'm so excited.
Oh, I see that. It's not very often that you're speechless, that's for sure.
Well, Dave, tell me, how did you first get started playing darts?
Junior in high school. Two older brothers. I was always playing. I played.
Who was the better of the two older brothers?
At first, it was my oldest brother, Mike. Then my other brother, Craig, he came in, and they were pretty equal.
Now who's the best?
Oh, me, because they don't play no more. But my oldest brother, Mike, might have something to say about that. But
yeah.
And then I played practice in the garage for about 2 years. And halfway through my senior year, a tournament came up, and my brother asked if I could play. He's like, "Well, ask Dad." And I've been playing darts ever since my
there you go
halfway through my senior year of high school.
So I'm going to ask you a follow-up question. How did your brothers start playing darts then? Like, what got them into it?
I do believe it was the older guys they ran around with in the bars.
Okay.
That's about the only thing I can think of, because, I mean, they were obviously much older than me.
Oh, I didn't know that. How much older are your brothers?
My oldest brother's 61.
Well, that doesn't help me because I don't know how old you are.
Holy crap. I'll be 55 this year.
Okay.
So,
6-year difference.
Yes, but those guys that they were playing with are older than them.
Right.
And several months ago when I played on there, that's why one of the gentlemen kept calling me Pup, because I was definitely, I was 18 and 19, and these guys are in their 20s.
Right, for sure.
And some of them older than that, but that's why they call me the Pup. So
nice.
But I've been playing ever since.
Why haven't you had that nickname exposed? Like, the Pup is a pretty cool nickname. It's different.
But now I'm older than everybody playing darts.
So you can still be the Pup at heart?
No, I'm just the guy. I'm just that guy that's like, I do something well, and then do something, do a good shot, and I hear, "That's why nobody likes you." I got that from a fellow darter. He's probably listening. If he is, he knows who it is.
Well, with friends like that, who needs enemies?
Exactly. But it's all in fun, because
right.
as soon as he throws it, it's like, "Hey, that's why no one likes you."
Of course.
So, but yeah.
That's awesome, man. So what leagues are you currently playing?
I'm currently playing at Night Owls on their soft tip and steel tip league.
Yeah, it's one of the newer ones that came out, right?
Yes, I do believe the IDA's got it at Night Owls, and they've started, and they got one out in Greenfield, I believe.
Yeah.
And then I think they started a closer one. Schaefer, I think, is doing it, correct?
Yeah, Monkey Business.
Monkey Business?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So
yes.
you got Monkey Business, you got Fortville VFW,
Yes.
and Night Owls.
Yes.
All mixed league.
So the format is interesting. Is it 1 week you play soft tip, 1 week you play steel, or do you play both?
No, it's it's supposed to be 1 week steel tip, 1 week soft tip. And obviously, if you can't make it next week, some of the teams try to double up.
Right.
Yes, and I like it. I like the combination, because 1 week you play steel, and if you're doing really well, then I always go into playing soft tip. I know I'm going to throw better.
Yeah.
Because I practice on the steel tip.
Right.
With everything being smaller on the steel tip or bigger on the soft tip.
Yeah, I typically practice with steel tip only.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't help my game. I'm still terrible, but it could help my game.
It will help your game if you can consistently do it.
Listen, there's only so much time in the day. But you do practice a lot too.
Yes, I'm retired, so if I'm not doing any side jobs for painting, I'm out in the garage or doing errands or just doing random stuff.
That's what being retired is all about. You do the things you love to do.
It's hunting, fishing, and traveling with my son's baseball team.
There you go. That's awesome.
Yes.
So how do you like the format of the league? Are there things that you would necessarily change, or you would like to see different? What's the good and the bad?
I'd like to see more singles.
Okay.
It's just because I just personally I like singles.
Right.
It's me against you, not me against our team against your team. It's me against you.
Right.
And I can't. I just like it that way.
No, I understand. I personally dreaded the singles moments in league because I knew that I was just going to let down my partner by myself. At least he'd be able to help me every once in a while. No,
and that's what I think that's what some of the people that I've seen was like. Well, I'm not going to throw well, but my partner's going to help me. And this throwing singles, it's personally, I think it's you got to work at it.
Well, right. You're trial by fire at that point in time.
Yeah.
You have to get better.
Yes.
Or you have to get better at least knowing outs and knowing all the things that you need to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't get out to play blind draws very often.
No,
you're very busy.
Yes.
When you do get out, what are you looking for in a blind draw? What attracts you to that blind draw?
Nothing really attract. Competition, I guess.
Yeah.
You're always going to be there. I like to throw against a lot of good people, and it's random wherever they're going to be because each person has their own specific bar they like to play out of.
Yep. No, absolutely. Which is awesome that we have all these options for bars and for locations for all these players to play at.
Yeah. So it doesn't have money. It's always good for everybody, but just because one bar's got a $5,000 and the other one's got a $2,500 bar, just random numbers. But it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
you're there for the competition. Yeah, I'm there for the competition and the camaraderie of all the people.
Yep. And you mentioned location too. Location's definitely a key.
Yeah, I don't want to drive.
The closer you are,
you don't want to drive 45 minutes where you can drive 10 or 15. But,
right.
But people do that because they like that bars farther away.
And you know what? There's times where I'll travel an hour or so to get to a place just because I know who's going to be there. So
yes, a lot of people do the same thing.
Yep.
Or they get together and drive together.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk sponsors real quick. Tonight is our big celebration of 4 sponsors, local sponsors of ours that have been with us for a while or our brand new Checkered Flag Tavern sponsor. Why would you, if you owned a business in Indy, why would you sponsor something like us?
Get your name out there. It's more, it's more word of the mouth. It's kind of like advertisement on the radio or on TV for whatever's anything nowadays. It's everything's out there on the air, on the internet.
But like, why are we so awesome? I'm just kidding.
Because it's
I'm trying to ask you a question to where you have to compliment me, so you're failing so far.
It's because of the competition, the loving kindness of the people here.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Now we can move on.
Your brother in the comments explained how everyone started at darts also.
Oh, there you go.
I'm guessing that's your brother.
Yes, it is.
And you were wrong on his age, so he's mad at you.
I said 61. Yeah, Jamie's is our local little bar. I grew up playing there for several years. I mean, I wasn't able to drink, but she let me come in and play darts.
I mean, that's
she
nice
was
to have those
she was
types
a
of people.
sweetheart. Yeah, it was Jamie. The bar was named Jamie's, and her name was Jamie.
There you go.
She is a sweetheart for sure. Yeah, and Lurch.
Sean said, if I was Dave, I'd want to throw singles too. Might get a horrible partner on our live stream.
Sean, you stop it right now.
Good stuff.
Yep, could have had either Sean. It would have been a bloodbath either way. All right, so let's talk about our 4 players and obviously our sponsors as well. So, what do you know about North Point Bank and Dallas Williams, who is representing them tonight?
I'm not gonna lie, I know nothing about the gentleman.
All right, fair enough.
So I just met him tonight. Seemed like a really nice professional gentleman.
Well, that's why I secretly put notes on my teleprompter so that you can just secretly read them and then pretend like you knew exactly things.
I'm not gonna lie about that.
Well, North Point Bank is a residential they do residential mortgages in all 50 states. They always say that if they can get you approved, be hard pressed to get approved through another lender.
Mm-hmm.
We have so many products, and they are a mortgage first bank. So there you go. And I know personally Jason has his mortgage through them, so that's nice.
And that helps if he's going to help sponsor us and might as well give him the business.
Exactly.
They have a crowd of dart players in the office.
Yes, they do.
Dart players in the office, and they support
Dallas
everybody.
is one of 3.
Yeah. Do they have their own dartboard in there yet?
That's a good question.
Oh, that would be a good
I did
question.
I did send them a question asking if they ever thought about setting up a team with just their office for a league. And then I was like, maybe we should do like a corporate league where you have to be from that company to play. Like
it's different banks.
I got to get more teachers involved.
There you go, get teachers involved.
Wait, no, I can just play with Jason and Tim. Yes.
How about your students against them?
There you go. That'd be better than
how
me
many of your
playing
students do you have doing this from your school?
There's only like 13 this year. It's a little bit of a down year, but it's still good.
Could they get random draw and get a two mans down here?
Oh boy, I don't know. We'll talk about it later.
Okay. Well, it could be a Saturday thing too.
Well, we'll see. It's tough. Dallas.
Derek Kitchen got his mortgage through Dallas and North Point Bank as well.
Hey, there you go. And Dallas is the regional VP. He manages the Indiana region. He is from Mitchell, Indiana, but he lives in Greenwood. He started playing about 4 years ago. Got in their first league at Lucky's to qualify for tourneys and with some of their friends. He has only played soft tip competitively So this will be his first time playing steel tip, which
That'll
is
be
gonna
interesting.
He's throwing the Guy Perry Sub-Zero darts with conversions.
Supporting local, good job.
He's a good shot. He averages a 28 and a 3.3.
Well, guy's wife works with him at North Point Bank. So.
Yep. Sure does.
So I'm sure there might have been a little bit of
Yep.
help there and some positive.
Hey, she is very persuasive. All right.
Yes,
What
she
about
is.
what about Checkered Flag Tavern and Stacy Sneed?
Again, all four of these gentlemen, it's the first time I met them
Well,
tonight.
perfect. Then I'm just going to keep asking you, and then you can just keep throwing it back to me because I
That's
have all these facts.
You got all the shortcuts.
Checkered Flag Tavern is known as the 5-star dive bar, nominated for their
Where's
best
it
wings in
located at?
Indy. They are located.
Washington and right off West Washington Street, right? I believe.
Why'd you ask me right? Why did you just go with it? What's the confident answer, Tim?
They're on West
Washington.
Street.
Yay!
West Washington Street.
Voted best bar food in Indy. They have live music and bands. They also have dart leagues Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, and blind draws every Wednesday. So that's awesome.
Yeah, pretty good.
Stacy is the owner and chef. He's originally from Lancaster, Ohio, but currently lives in Plainfield.
Go Buckeyes.
He's been playing darts about 12 years, but this will be his first time ever playing a steel tip match. So another one, first time steel.
There's a lot of people come here. It's the first time steel.
Yeah,
they practice.
I love it. It's great. It gets people playing steel.
Yes.
And he has the Lee Jones 22-gram steel tip darts.
Local.
24 and a 2.5 is about his averages. That's about what I throw. That might be a touch higher than me. But yeah.
So he could beat you then.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
All these guys, hands down. Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill, Mike Grady.
I've met him before once or twice.
He's tall.
Oh, he's taller than me.
Yeah, he's like 6'8".
Yeah, he's tall.
He owns that room though. But Whiskey Bent is known for their live music, food, and big events, and I believe they have one coming up June 16th. You said?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got a massive 3-day concert.
Yeah, he's got to bring a
June
tractor trailer or
16th.
something.
Yep,
a
trailer,
flatbed.
big outside stage.
That's gonna be sweet.
Massive event.
Yeah,
He does it every year.
There you go.
yeah, that's what I've been told too.
But Mike is the owner. He's from Avon, Indiana. He's been playing darts for about 3 years only. He actually feels pretty comfortable with steel though.
Yeah.
Practices more steel than soft. Knows his outs. He also throws the Lee Jones barrels, but I'm not sure if they're a steel tip or conversion. I'm going to guess steel tip based on the fact that he likes steel tip more.
Well, we'll find out here shortly.
He does have both
probably
soft
has
and
both.
steel in his bar. So.
There you go.
Yes. So I'm sure he's probably got a set of both then.
Yep. He's a 24 and a 2.75, so right about where Stacy was.
It's a
so that's going to be
B player, isn't it?
It's going to be interesting. Oh yeah, for sure. He's a good dart player. But he bought his first dartboard off at Dustin, actually.
Yeah, actually
a Dart Lives board.
I actually met him in a Phoenix League
There you go.
Yeah?
at Sidelines.
Oh, okay.
And speaking of Dustin McClure is our last player playing tonight. He owns Phoenix Amusements, the Mad Hatter Bar and Grill, Sideline Sports Pub. His wife Ashley is a realtor for Carpenter Realty, so they have an encompassing sponsorship with us.
Entrepreneurs, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
They're busy. Man.
Yes.
They got 3 kids.
Yeah,
Somebody's busy. 3 kids. Yeah. And all these 3 bars, 2 bars.
2 bars.
2 bars, a whole entertainment company.
That's where I was going with. Yes.
Yeah. Originally from Dodge City, Kansas, but he currently lives in Avon. He's been playing darts for about 20 years, and he's definitely reasonably comfortable playing steel. He's played in a league before and stuff like that. He is throwing conversions, but he's not sure if it was going to be the Target Agora or the Monster Pan Cow.
On that, you bring both, and then
I
see
think
which
so.
you have to bring both.
He has both sets of darts
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
But I mean, because if one ain't feeling right, you got to pick up the other ones.
Oh, for sure.
And adjust.
If you're open to that type of thing, you just got to be open to that type of thing.
Yeah.
But he's a
Peter Wright
27 to
method.
2.9. I'd say overall he's probably the best of the 4.
Most consistent, I'd
yeah,
say.
Yeah. Started playing darts by accident. He was just messing around with friends when he was living in Florida, and tends
That's
to
how a lot of
happen
people.
sometimes.
That's why a lot of people do it. Yes.
Yep. And then next thing you know, you're on the siege.
Transition from race car driving
Yep.
to
Which is
darts.
that's a pretty sweet one.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Final score tonight. Race to 8. Give me your prediction, bud. Even though you don't know, you probably don't even know the teams.
No, I do not. I didn't do my homework.
It's Dustin and Stacy versus Dallas and Mike.
I'll take Mike.
All right, there you go.
Just because he's the tall one.
Yes.
We'll go with that.
And I actually saw him play last week, some soft tip, and he was doing really well.
Yeah.
Because I was doing a DRT and steel tip at the same time, so I got to see him play. So I think I'm going to pick him.
I say the obvious every week. Whoever starts hitting their outs first is going to have a big advantage, for sure.
No, that's not. It's not actually true.
You stop it right now. Okay, I don't need that 2 weeks in a row. It is true. If he
No.
doesn't his out,
Well, he's got a partner to hit out too.
Maybe, but if the other team
If
gets
it-
their
who's-
one shot at it,
Whoever comes down fastest then takes it out.
we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, because it hurt me. I took it down. I couldn't kick it out.
We're right. The outs were the difference.
Yeah, that's right.
We're arguing about the same thing. All right. Well, let's see if we're both right. We're both going to be right.
Mike and them. Yeah, 8-4.
I just know that doubles are going to be a factor.
Oh, that's always a factor in this game. Even when the pros do it, doubles are a factor.
All right. Well, the teams are diddled.
Okay.
So let's see which team will get the start. The player that enters the arena first will be going first tonight, and we're going to head on over to our walk-on cam to see that.
Mike.
While the players are walking in, I want to give a huge shout-out to our sponsors for the stream. As always, dartbrokers.com, Galaxy Barrel Design. We had Miss Sharon Butler on the stream last week representing those
And
companies.
there's Stacy.
And Stacy, and that means Stacy and Dustin will get the start tonight.
Mhm.
Sideline Sports Pub, Mad Hatter Bar and Grill, Ashley McCullough Realty, Phoenix Amusements, Dustin's companies, North Point Bank for their doubles cam, the Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill for the bullseye cam, and of course our interview cam sponsor, the Checkered Flag Tavern. I am Sean Green, joined in the commentary booth by our guest host, Mr. Dave Collette. It was an absolutely pleasant chat that I had with you earlier.
Thank you very much. I'm
No.
trying to.
And the Philly legend himself, Mr. Tim Neal, on the
All right,
controls.
let's give a big shout out to the Forged Egg for the awesome trophies that they provided for us today.
Yes.
Also, Corey Drake, 1,200 stars. Art Butcher, 500 stars. Austin Montgomery, 310 stars. Thank you guys. You are awesome.
Art gave us 500. Yep.
Guys, appreciate everything that you give us support-wise, including a nice share. Go ahead and share this bad boy out. Let everyone know we're about to get started
And
here.
There's Mr. Grady.
That is Mike Grady. He had a duck to get in there. I don't know if you saw that.
Yep.
They're laughing about it right now.
Yep. Like, share, subscribe. Let people know we're live.
He also has that shirt zipped sexy low. You
So
see
it's
that?
funny. You got Mike Grady from Whiskey Bent wearing a Checker Flag shirt, and Stacy from Checker Flag wearing a Whiskey Bent shirt.
Hey, and that's
And
because these are the supporters. They support
Each
everyone
other, yes.
in darts.
I was out there talking to them, and they both said the same thing. They're going to catch static for that. I'm like, hey, you're supporting each other.
Yep. Well, that's Stacy right there. As they are going to be close to getting started. Dustin McClure wearing his signature
Dennis,
Oklahoma University hat.
Dennis Shea, 1,200 stars. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you, Dennis. Appreciate you so much. Guys, your support every week is amazing. I can't tell you how much it means to us personally, and just seeing it every week is crazy.
I love there's some argument and banter. Who's most consistent between Dustin and Mr. Grady?
Ooh, I love it. I love it. Keep going with that, guys. Let us know what the final tally is. As looks like they are getting ready to get going. That was Mike Grady who just shot those three, and he did come in last. So my guess is they're about to get rolling.
Oh,
Yep.
And Dustin's going to go first for his team. Maybe he's not.
Just kidding. Up now
Oh.
he's faking us out.
Oh,
Oh,
nope.
What's
Stacy's going to go.
Stacy's gonna walk up there.
Stacy, yep.
I love it. I would say the more unconventional of the two to
There's
get
one-
the
there's
start, but he starts off big.
Looks like he's going to get a ton. Oh,
Oh.
did he go off the
82.
board?
Little flyer on the last one, 82 scored. Great first start. When your first start goes in that trip 20 on the very first leg here on the stream, that's always a good feeling.
Till you throw the other two off like I did last week.
Well,
He throws off the fastest.
Yeah, he's a little nervous too.
Yeah.
So.
But
He'll calm down a little bit.
and he's a good darter. A
He's
good
done
soft
it.
tip darter.
He's throwing right at it.
Yeah, his take back. If you notice, the second dart actually went to his left eye, and the third dart went to his right eye, and I think that's why that one, the 1 and the 5. When he goes straight to his nose is when he is best.
Amber Hardwick, 575 stars. Thank you, Amber.
Amber, you're the best.
Congratulations. Great shooting last weekend.
Yes. All right, Stacy stepping back up. He had the big round of the first. And gets 41 there. So they're getting down there. Dallas stepping up. See if he can pick up a little bit of that pace from that 41 start.
He's a flicker, too.
He
He
is.
almost like he's shooting a free throw.
Yes, yeah, I see that.
And he actually used to play basketball. I do know that about
I'm sure his partner did, too.
him. Well, if he didn't, he wasted that height, that's for sure.
There's always volleyball.
Dustin pulling over into the 5s a little bit, and that is my miss. When I miss that, the 5s are big in play. If I'm missing into the 1s, I actually feel pretty good about that.
Dustin's daughter, Caitlin's excited to see your dad on TV.
Yes. That's amazing.
And Mike Grady's mom, Chris, said yes, he did play basketball.
There you go. Good. Just making sure that he, used every ounce of that ability. All right. Here is Dallas.
Slow down.
And he gets 41. He's just, it's right around there. He's throwing pretty decent.
Yeah.
And Carrie Landrum's watching. Carrie Landrum, we're praying for you. Hope you get better soon.
Yes,
Our
Carrie.
thoughts and prayers to you.
We love you. Keep fighting hard, and you're doing great in the hospital. It seems like all the good news is happening. We love it. Carrie's a bright light in every room that she walks in the dark community. You know when Carrie has arrived.
And big shout out to the dark community for stepping up. Always step up whenever people need help.
We do. Every time.
That's the greatest thing about our family.
Yes, it is. I mean, it's only fitting that we have the supporters this week as our show title.
Yeah.
Because the entire dark community our indie community is huge supporters of everything.
He slowed down and hit a solid 60.
Yep. It was really well done. And they're getting down there now.
Yeah.
They've had some.
Mike did the same thing. He slowed down a little bit. Very consistent.
Dustin hit 83 the last time up, and we're gonna see these guys start to pick it up. They're all very, very good darters.
Oh yeah.
It's always the first leg's always the sketchiest.
Yes. Once you've been areas.
I don't know. I've been in a match where all of them were sketchy.
I've seen some sketchy ones all night long before.
All right, Stacy's going to try and put some pressure on that 1-2-5. Oh, that's
unlucky.
Very unlucky they hit the back of that flight.
Is it the camera angle or is it me or all the darts hitting and tailing down?
His darts do tail down a touch, which look at that.
57. Oh, one.
That's 114.
He's got 11 left, right?
He needs 11.
Yeah, that's
hit that 3. Please don't bust.
Oh.
Okay, that's better than busting.
and that's where you're gonna see these guys not knowing which way to
just
go.
do what you want to do. The normal route there is the bullseye on the first dart. For those of you tuning in,
Get him even. 22.
and he left 115, so not a lot of pressure on this 11 from Mike, but he does have to even it up first.
He has to hit the
Three
big
up.
fat 3.
3 don't wait, yep. Look right at it. You get it.
And the whiskey bent bullseye or double.
There it
North Point
is.
Bank doubles cam.
First dart.
I called that one wrong. I said double 8. I meant double 4.
That's all right. I've done tops before on double 18, so we've been there, done that, bub. Nick DeShera, the best Tuesday night show. You're a sweetheart. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Well, I do believe my guy's got 1 point on me.
145 stars by Nick. Thank you, Nick.
Yes, of course, Nick.
Solid
Fantastic.
60 from Dallas.
Yep.
There we go. We're going to start seeing these guys settle in. It is 1-0, Dallas and Mike. Dustin and Stacy going to try and pick it up just a little bit here.
At the end of the thing, I'll take my Dr. Pepper.
There you go.
There's a ton.
And solid ton by Stacy.
All right. Stacy with a big ton there. That was nice. That looked easy, too.
Yeah, see, it's tailing down.
Yeah, his tend to land a little bit more flat.
And it blocks anything when that second one could have blocked it.
Yep, it does a little bit. Tim, you tell us more about the mechanical aspect of this.
Before I do, Chad Smock, 9,400 stars.
Oh,
Man.
my gosh, 9,400 stars, Chad Smock.
Thank you, Chad. Yeah, we do need a rematch too, buddy, but can't really convince these guys to do it yet.
So all 4 gentlemen have their quirks. Let's say Dallas, he doesn't really follow through. He shoots it like a free throw.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dustin, if you watch Dustin, he's a pusher, but if his elbow starts tailing outward, you'll see him start going left a little more. Stacy, yeah, he's throwing very well. And when he misses left or right, he tends to not follow through.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike, as the night's going on, you'll see he's going to get steadier and steadier.
That's
he flicks his wrist.
It's like this way.
And the only
Oh,
thing,
there's a big 125.
when he flicks his wrist, it'll open to the left, and that's when he goes to the 5.
Yeah, mine does the same thing.
And then he'll overcompensate and then
He
pull
goes
it
to 1.
right.
Yes,
So
I'm the same one on him.
now, if you watch Dustin, see his elbow is out a little bit,
Yep.
and then he pushes from that point.
Yep.
He always follows through though. So
Yeah.
as long as his elbow's in line correctly, he's usually pretty consistent.
I've noticed that already too. But I was referring to the tail end where the dart, instead of hitting up or level, they're all kind of down.
That's all depends on. I mean,
Flights and shafts.
so well, no, the majority of these people are probably playing soft tip, so they don't see that when they throw because it hits the board and flattens out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not really realizing it. It all depends on where you're holding the dart, and then the length and thickness of your flights and shafts.
Yeah. See how it's dropping down? So if you went over the longer shaft, it'd probably bring it up level a little bit.
Well, he's got huge hands.
Oh, I know. He's
so
got mitts.
like he's got 3 fingers on it, and you can barely see the dart in his hand. So
Yeah.
I don't think he really has an option.
No, I said
with-
longer shaft.
Yeah.
And then go with a smaller flight.
But some people like the flat dart.
No, it's looks like
yeah.
it's sitting out.
And I mean that's what Phil Tower liked it flat or below because he can stack on top of them.
Yeah.
So if you throw that dart at the bottom half of the triple, you can stack right on top of it.
Oh yeah, I've seen people do
And
that.
if you shoot high, it's the opposite of if your dart's sitting up. If you shoot high, you're going to move to the 19
Mm-hmm.
and get away from it.
Michael, all you have to do is let us know that you want to be on the show, bud, and we will get you on there. That
So-
is Michael Hagenow, our state champion for Masters A this past year.
So Michael, if you go to Indy Darts to the Point Streaming's page, there's a pinned post at the top, and all you got to do is put a comment in that post, and just state your name, where you're from, and if it's your first time on the stream, and obviously it is.
I said he needs these teardrops, like my brother was saying. It'll bring it up a little bit. Right now the weight's too much on it.
Yeah, so I throw now the Danny Lobbies, and I've gotten it to the point where they pitch up a little bit, and that was actually a longer shaft and larger flight. Actually put the drag down a little bit enough to where it started pitching for me.
And Danny uses a longer shaft as well.
Yes,
he's got long.
because
He's got long fingers as well.
And he holds from the back of the dart, and I hold
Lobs
from the
it, too.
front.
Yeah.
And obviously that creates a difference in how the dart lands in the board.
Right. If you,
His pitch pretty hard upright,
if
and they
you-
kind of burrow into the board.
Yes.
Mine with his darts go very flat into it.
So if you want to be a
81.
front-loaded front holder of the dart, you probably want to go front-load it.
Yeah, and that's
He's got
45
what I've
45
typically
left.
done. That's why I love the RVBs. He
30
went
left.
30.
Double.
Oh boy,
man,
he went
that's
that
the
soft tip route. You love to hate to see it.
We got 13 for tops here for Stacy.
It
see if he
should
can-
be.
If he hit a 6 and leave 47.
There it
13
is.
tops.
Tops to tie it up 1-1. That's
he
in
split
between
the
the
20.
20s.
Ooh,
Oh,
drops
just
it in.
drifts it.
that was a good dart on the third one after
Yes.
after the marker there. Mike's sitting on 30.
And he hit the first one, so will he be consistent again, hit it again?
I don't know how happy he is with 30.
Probably pretty good if
It's
he's
a
a.
great dart the way his darts lie.
Ooh.
And that's
Hold it
why
in.
you're not supposed to leave 30.
7 leaves 8.
Yep.
Yep, single 7 leaves that single 8.
And he's talking to his partner, so he's good thing cooperating with each other.
He goes 5. Leaves 10.
Yep.
I wouldn't have went that way.
Ooh, no.
Hold on.
Second dart? First dart?
Well, double 5. They're starting to get into a danger zone here. Dustin's got to hit this. Get him on the board.
Where do you go? Split it?
I don't know.
Oh,
where that-
12.
He was just off to the left.
Watch it. Ooh.
Oh, and he busts. We'll stay here at the North Point Bank doubles game.
Yes.
Man, this is how it sounds when I don't talk for.
That's because we're interested in the
Half
game, trying to
second.
figure out which one's going to hit it.
I know, I love it. I mean, you should be on the edge of your seats.
Well, at least, North Point, you say bull cam or doubles cam?
North Point
North
Bank
Point Big
doubles,
Doubles
game.
Cam.
And he works for the company, so he's putting it to work.
Bent the wire.
Like the Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill.
Oh, 1.
And he
Hey,
goes-
busted.
Double 20.
All right, I think Dustin's excited that he gets another shot at this, and I think he takes this out.
He's looking at. I'd say first dart up underneath the B.
He might be.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, I'm fine with him being aggressive on dart 1. It's when you just get aggressive on dart 3 that is annoying.
Threw it off the board.
Yeah, he did not throw a good last. He dropped that one a little bit, but
Hit the wire.
puts it a little bit on a cleaner number.
Yeah, because if you hit it, you can guard back at the top. Get 2 shots at it. I'm gonna hit this. Right there. Third one's right there. So we got some exciting stuff coming up here in the next few weeks.
We do. Next week is the Siege Hey Ladies. There it is. 1-1. Stacy Sneed of the Checkered Flag Tavern. Get him on the board here.
Yeah.
This would be cricket, right? Third.
It should be cricket.
And I believe all 4 of these gentlemen will be way more comfortable in cricket.
Probably so, yeah.
Yes, but their strategy might be a little bit different than typical steel tip players playing cricket,
Yes, they'll play it the soft tip way.
which is point. And that's
Right.
5 of them right
It's a
there.
5
That's a
mark,
good
yes.
start.
Yep.
Take that start all day, guys. But yeah, so we have that upcoming. It's going to be a fantastic show. We have that lineup already set up and ready to go. After that, Jason has yet to name, but we're having Siege shows the next couple of Tuesdays.
The only one we have an off week on April 12th.
Yes. We will not be on April 12th, but we have great lineups for the entire month of April. It's going to be a ton of fun. And Mike is going to try and hammer in some 19s.
You get 3 of them.
That'll work. He's a little bit frustrated by it, but listen, you got to start somewhere. It's a long match. That's fine.
So far, it's going kind of slow, so no one's really pulling away, so it's anybody's game still right now.
Yeah, it looks like
Solid. There's 2 solid ones. And 3 solid. Closed them out.
April 5th is going to be the Fort Wayne Invasion. It's going to be a great show. A couple Fort Wayne guys coming on down. Off April 12th, so that's in 3 weeks. We'll be back for Battle of the Sexes 3, it looks like, April 19th. And then April 26th, the Young Guns.
That definitely doesn't put me in that one. I'm too old for that.
Me too. And we are joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jason Ives himself.
Ooh, I would have
What's going on, gentlemen? It's a pleasure. Thanks to everybody
big
coming out and
foremark,
listening
Mr. Gray.
tonight.
Yep.
Big shout out to you, Dave. Thanks for guest hosting with us today.
Thank you for the invitation. Anytime. There's 20 and 40. Only got 2 mark.
I've noticed. I've been watching the match. Obviously, I noticed Dallas is really throwing fast. A lot faster than what he normally throws. I throw quite a bit with
He
Dallas.
has slowed down a lot since the first leg.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. And he
yeah.
threw-
He's
first leg he threw like a
he's
machine
going
gun,
real fast.
but then he slowed down and hit really well.
Mr. Ives, how are you doing, sir?
I am good. I'm good. I'd like to
Look at
also
that.
Big
just
7 mark.
send my prayers and thoughts with Carrie. Keep on going, young lady. I know you're a battling soul, so confident you'll be home by the weekend.
Absolutely.
That's a bad lie the way his dart's laying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a tough first start. And
Yeah, it goes 15.
this is why a lot of people don't like the 16s or 15s, or they think they're bad at them. It's because
Oh, we got it.
look at
Squeeze it
that's
in.
an awesome dart.
That's a great
It's an
dart.
awesome
Oh.
dart. It doesn't matter because
Yeah.
it's gone, but what an awesome second dart.
Yeah, 32 points.
To get in 4 from there is pretty impressive.
Where you starting out here, guys? If you're starting out with Stacy's darts right here, you're gonna start with. Well, you're probably not gonna start with an
He
8.
should go to 20.
No, I would.
Yeah.
Maybe an 11. But he
Yeah,
gets on dart
that's
3.
yes.
Solid trip on dart 3. I would have gone 20s, same as you, Tim.
I can't believe he stayed there on dart 3.
Shut him down.
I might
especially-
have gone first dart on the 16, but I move after I missed
Yeah.
the first dart.
Steve Price said watching this makes him want wings and whiskey.
There you go.
And fried mushrooms. You get those at sidelines.
Yes.
How good are those things?
Those are
Brandon Jason just got on the
fantastic.
mic.
Yes, those are fantastic. I'm watching on YouTube, chatting with the YouTube folks tonight.
Yeah, how's that going?
Why didn't they bring any food from their plate from their kitchens?
That's a
Yeah.
great question. That's the question you need to ask.
Jason didn't ask that question.
No,
Oh, I did.
I
After
know.
last week, I thought it was cooking, I believe.
I did too. I'm hungry. No, I'm kidding.
There's one.
Mike gets one bullseye here on the Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill bullseye cam if we ever go there.
Uh,
That would have been a good time to do so since he
Yep.
owns the Whiskey
Seems
Bent
like
Bar and Grill.
James Haraway and Mike Hagnow.
Still not.
James Haraway and Mike Hagnow are setting matches up.
All right.
Have
well,
you-
that's good.
Have
I
you
like that.
been told that you can't multitask very well?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
We are shooting bulls right now.
Yep.
But
The
no-
Whiskey Bent
nobody-
Bar and Grill
nobody
bullseye
shot.
cam. You know what? You just keep doing your thing.
Yeah,
I do what I want.
See what Dallas is going to do with the bulls here.
Come on, get one in there. Get one in there. There we go.
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
Nice darts. Those are
Yeah.
conversion tips.
And we'll stay right here.
look how bright that thing looks. I love it.
I was out there with a Sharpie earlier on, getting it all colored in for you guys.
Well, it looks great.
Yeah.
You missed a spot.
His painting job, his painting abilities was really good.
And that's coming from a painter, so there you go.
Dustin looks to be kicking out his elbow a little bit. You see that?
Yep.
He
we
says-
just talked about it.
Yeah, when he goes back, there are times you'll see he will move it in front of his left eye or his right eye, depending on how he takes it back, and that's the difference in where that dart goes.
He's got the
Mike
steel
steps
tips.
back a little bit.
Hit it. Nope. Where
Yep.
did he throw at?
I don't know.
Yeah, he was low. Which is
So-
weird for a guy that's 6'8".
Yes.
All right, let's see if Stacy can.
There's
There's
the-
Stacy,
Big double.
Stacy's got a killer first dart.
and he
There
gets it, and a
it
killer
is.
third.
Those
We're
are-
going to Stace. Stace wins both their games tonight,
It is
hasn't
2-1. Dustin and Stacy. Stacy getting it done for this team.
Oh God, I'm not going to hear the end of this one.
Oh boy, looking good already. Steve Price, you know we're not announcing who's playing next week. It is ladies' night though.
he? Yep.
You know you can't play.
We
Steve.
will announce the guest host. I tell you what, Dave,
Solid.
with all due respect and love, I cannot wait for next week's guest host.
Oh
I couldn't
my
wait for
God.
this one, for the record.
Yeah, it's like my crush.
Oh, what's it? He's. Ooh.
I'm not the guest host next week. Where are
Art
you
Yeah,
going?
Boucher,
I'll
500
tell you.
stars. Thank you, Art.
Hey, that's second time, Art.
Yep.
Well done. Thank you, Art. Appreciate you.
You the man.
All right, every week, always supportive.
And Art playing league on Tuesday nights.
No, that league is over. So
Oh, it is?
yeah,
Oh, so there's no more excuses.
Yeah. Yep. No more excuses. No more ducking the camera.
All right, let's see what Mr. Mike Grady can do.
Art is a tough shot.
Yes, he is.
We play him tomorrow night on Steel.
Yeah, he's a good shot. He's a real good shot.
Yeah.
Every time I see Art, he introduces me to his wife.
I've never met her.
I've met her like 20 times.
Does she play league with us? I think she plays
Yep.
league.
Angela plays with Janet, I believe.
She's a really good shot.
That's why
too.
she come up to me and said something last week.
Yeah, no, she's a terrific shot.
You know what I love? I love seeing all of the supporters of Stacy here in the chat.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we haven't mentioned this yet. Stacy is one of the kindest human beings.
He's super nice.
I mean, just a fantastic guy.
55, yeah. Still anybody's game. I
And
told you
if
to
you
put him
get
right back into
I'll
it.
tell you what, if you ever get a chance, the food's awesome in all these guys' bars, but the food over at the Checkered Flag is fantastic.
Well, it's award winning.
Yeah, it is fantastic. Shout out to Cody Young, 100 stars. Thank you, sir.
Art says, no practicing tonight, Dave.
A little late for that, Art.
Well, listen, folks, I'm going to sign off right quick.
Nope.
Just want to
You
say a
picked a
quick
trip.
hi. Praise to Carrie. Dave, thanks for doing this.
No, thank you for letting me come.
And
Anytime.
I will
People
not be
wanna
back
know
later
who-
on.
People want to know who's commentating next week. You
Yeah, you just said you were going to tell them, and you
and
didn't
then
tell
you
them.
just didn't tell.
Oh, who the guest host is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I tell him now?
Yeah,
no,
go
wait
for it.
let's wait till the end. That means they have to stay and listen.
No, go ahead.
Mama K.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
let's go.
Mama K's gonna come out. Yeah, that's gonna be. I like to call her Karen, but she'll be here next
There's
week.
a trip. There's
So we will talk to you
Good
soon.
darts.
Nice talk.
Everybody, be safe. Have a good night and enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you, Jason.
And the myth and the legend grows from the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jason Ives. And Stacy Sneed has been throwing pretty well overall. A little bit off in this leg.
Is he rubbing that necklace for good luck? He keeps grabbing it every time. he
I
walks
don't
out.
know. Detroit Hoskins had a interesting setup every time he would head to the line. But whatever
There's
he's
80.
doing is working.
There's an 80. So we got
64 left.
64.
Triple 16.
Yep.
He'll probably go single 14.
Triple 8
He
or
might go
triple
18.
Trip 16 is always great. Definitely do not go triple 18.
I know,
please.
but he might see 54
Yes.
before it clears it up.
Yep. That's easy. Okay, he just asked. That's a good job. Good
Yep.
move.
You always ask. It's always
Take
helpful.
a step back. Yep. Take a breather.
And Keegan was probably
Thanks.
right.
Yep.
And he went 12.
12, 9, or 14. One of those three.
Oh, that 55 and opponent's on 296 doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
What, 13?
Just take it down.
13 double 16.
Yep, or 15 for tops.
Yeah. But what'd you
Yeah.
shoot at?
I would in
15
this.
for
Yeah, I
tops?
would go 15 for tops here.
Okay.
And that's not because I like tops more than double 16s, because that's just what I would think about with it.
There
And
it is.
Dallas Williams. If you would have not switched it fast enough, you would have missed that one.
Yeah.
2-2.
I was on it.
Thank you, Chad, for another 530 stars.
Oh,
Chad
Chad
Chad's the
Smock.
man.
Didn't even get rid of them the entire time with the 9,400 stars earlier.
Chad, Cody Young, thank you for the 100 stars also.
Absolutely. And
That's why we can't have nice
shout
things.
out to the Foraged Egg, who's going to go make us another trophy here real quick after that one just snapped in half. No, I'm kidding. He kind of moved over the opposite way there on that one. 39 scored from Dallas. Just took out a big out, though. And Dustin's going to step up here with 420 left. 81 from Stacy to start off.
Yeah.
Has Stacy been the most surprising of the four so far?
He's been the most consistent. That's unlucky for Dustin.
Which, based on the averages that these guys gave me, he should be the least consistent.
It's usually that way it happens. Most unexpected person shows up.
Hey, and you know what? Every time we always end up with storylines some way or another. The Stacy Sneed storyline is
Stay on
taking hold quickly here, and a lot of supports with them in the chat. That's for sure.
Yep.
Guys, hit that like button for us. Hit that share button. Share it to your Facebook groups. Let everyone know we got darts going on. I am Sean Green of To The Point Streaming, joined in the booth by the great Dave Collette.
Thank you very much.
And the Philly legend, Mr.
So-
Tim Neal, on the controls when he's not talking to people on Facebook. So about half the time.
Slow down. Come on there. Slow down.
I'm simple-minded. I can only do one thing at a time.
I don't know if I'd call it simple-minded. Elston Helm goes, Stacy is the Austin of this match.
Yes, he is.
That's a heck of a compliment you're giving him there, Austin. You would know, as you were the Austin of your match.
Austin killed it.
Look at that last start, 81 scored.
Yep.
Good last from Dustin.
Now we see Chad Smock putting all these stars in. You can mention if you're ever in Edinburgh, Hickory Hills Barbecue's got some great barbecue down there, and Chad, one of the owners over there.
There you
Yes,
go.
he is. And I think they're actually going to start another restaurant, he was telling me. Actually on Camp Atterbury, if there's any soldiers or anybody there who works on Camp Atterbury, good barbecue coming to Atterbury here soon.
There you go.
Chad, I don't like to talk about my successes. I like to talk about my failures because there's so few of them. I have way too many successes to talk about all of those. But I shot pretty well on Saturday.
I was about to ask. Well, then if you shot well, did you win?
Oh, no. Well for me, which was not well for a C player in game time.
Okay.
Even when he won, he lost.
Yes.
He beat his wife.
That was my next question.
Yep. Yeah, that was the only one I happened to win.
Did you get in trouble for that?
It did not. You know what? She's always a fantastic sport. And no matter how much it actually made her upset on the inside, she barely mentioned it 500 times on the outside. So
No.
better than typical. It would have been a worse experience if she would have beat me. Let's put it that way.
Was it close?
I might have beat her 3-0. Yeah, the awkward silence is better. Because now you guys are like, wow, he's still married? Like that's he's making
What
dumb
did he
moves like
do?
that. What's going on? Crazy. Here comes Dallas.
It would have been worse if you let her win.
Slow
one.
down, Dallas.
First start's right there, so close, and
He
he's
holds it in the back of the
consistent.
dark.
He consistently follows the first start, and that's sometimes great and sometimes unfortunate.
He's throwing too fast, is what it is.
Yep. He's holding it from the back of the dark too. Where he's holding, where I call it front loading. You holding
Mm-hmm.
the front of the barrel and tip.
Yeah, it's my grip is very weird. I actually stab myself pretty much when I throw because I
I-
control the tip completely.
I can throw the dart left or right doing that.
Well, that's typically what happens. So
Stop doing it.
good point, but I can't help it. It's a comfortable.
Solid,
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 60.
yeah. Sometimes, a lot of times, I catch myself when I hold it. It's either 3 darts.
Stacy jokingly just looked at that out of 153. He shouldn't joke about it. He's been throwing fire tonight. So
Doing great. Tina, thank you. We try to do our best.
40.
She said it's awesome watching live.
that's amazing. If this is your first time tuning in to see a family member or a loved one or someone you just like decently. We like to hear that type of thing.
In 85?
Yep.
Because
40,
it's
okay.
it's always important to us that these guys are seen by the people who love them and support them the most. That's part of the reason why we love doing this.
They're big supporters of the Siege, too, so that's
110.
another reason why they're here, too.
Trip 20 will leave the bullseye.
He shot the bull to leave 60.
Interesting.
He,
It's a bold move, Cotton. We'll
does-
see if it
does
pays
he
off
know
for
he
him.
can't master out?
He does now.
Yeah,
No, I'm kidding.
Trip 15 for tops.
That is a typical move here.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
a good miss.
Yep, 55.
55.
15 for tops.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I don't know this math that well when I'm standing at that line.
I see a
I
lot.
always call that the idiot line.
I've
Yep.
seen a lot of unique names so far, and I got a feeling they're all for Stacy.
I love it. Trevor says he's always throwing fast, even when he switches numbers. So he has a little
Ooh,
bit of that.
30,
He's throwing a
45 left.
hanger there. Maybe just
45.
wait for it to fall out.
45 left. What do you? 35 left. Right?
He's got 25 left.
Oh,
Yep.
25.
25 left now.
988.
So Stacy's sitting on 86,
Trip 20.
and
Trip 18, double 16.
Dallas will be on the Devil's number when he comes back.
68, he should stay at the 18 for bullseye.
Ooh.
Oh,
And
he
he shot it
attempted.
correctly.
Yep, 64 left.
Trip 16.
Yep, trip 16, trip 8.
See if
Either
you
of those
sink-
work.
Yep.
He went a 5. That also works technically. All right, Dallas.
See
Do
what
you
he-
fancy double 12 or double 9 or double 8? Who's in charge? You or the devil?
looks like he's
Oh,
throwing,
yeah.
looks like he's throwing it. Looks like he's throwing it to 9. His
No one
start.
gets that reference. You know that, right?
I know it's the best part.
Yep. Double
9
8.
for double 8. Hit the double,
Ooh.
shake his hand.
Ooh, right
Oh.
there.
Not today.
It's still not over. 19
All right.
top. 19 top.
Dustin on 19 for tops.
Don't hit the trip. Leaves you 2.
Well, 3's not as good either.
16 for tops.
Oh,
32.
boy.
6. 26. 36. 26.
24.
24.
Double 12.
Math.
Yeah, not my strong point.
And he leaves 12. So Mike on 16 here, double 8 for the lead to make it 3-2. He does rub that for good luck, I think.
Yep.
We'll have to ask him that question if they happen to be the ones sitting here at the end.
They will be.
Double 2. After
Oh.
that, Jinx, you could have expected it. Just kidding. All right, double 6. We do not have a camera for that, but Stacy is going to have a dart for it probably. He's
Yeah,
been
double-
he's been the closer of this team so far.
Double 3.
Double 3. Ooh.
No, we-
Bust.
And in case you're not watching, that was right there.
Right.
There you go. He has a memorial bead on his chain that he spins before he throws.
Double gets game. Gets
There
it
it
first
is.
dart.
Made him wait for me.
Well, he throws fast.
Yeah, he walked up and threw it. Didn't hesitate like he has been.
Dallas makes it a 3-2 lead for him and Mike.
Go to cricket.
And
Yeah.
we go to cricket. Second leg of cricket. We're going to have 5 games in a row of 0-1 after this one. And then cricket will be the third to last leg if we get that far, and it's looking that way so far. Only 2 marks it, though. It's almost like not starting.
He's consistently. He did a 5 mark last time. Now he's got a solid
Yeah,
3 mark.
that was a tight 3 mark, too.
Yeah. They wired him.
All right, here's Mike. Going to close him out first. I like that move.
Absolutely.
And a trip 19 here goes a long way.
Ooh, right next to it.
Ooh, just into the 7s.
Yep.
Caught the neighbor. All right, Dustin, free range on 19s.
Good solid 3 darts. Goes a long way.
Trevor Sellers, 530 stars. Thanks, Trevor. Appreciate it, brother.
Trevor, appreciate you, sir. Trevor got to play a couple weeks ago
Yep.
here on the Siege.
Shot very well.
Ooh, that's
Yes.
a good one. Good one. Go back at it.
It looks like he's moving.
He's playing
He's-
friendly round.
And he
drills
gets
That's
it. Friendly, my you know what? He gets a 6 mark on that.
He's
He
not
just wanted
pointing.
another wedge.
He's not pointing.
He was greedy. He just wanted another wedge. There you go.
Yep.
Stacy, you can have 17s all day, bud. That's what he just told him. and he only gets 2 of them. So a little bit of an advantage early on for Mike and Dallas to take a potential 4-2 lead in this match, which would be the biggest lead so far.
What do you think? Stay at it or go 19?
Stay there. You got 2. Never mind. Looking the wrong side. You got to
Well,
stay there. It's your largest
I
point.
think he moved over the
Good.
19s in the last start.
I think he did too. But you got 2 wedges on them. So
Yep.
would you have pointed, Sean?
I would have. I would have shot at the points.
Okay.
That's just a smart dart. You can never go wrong with points, unless you need 1 to close, and that's the only
all
shot
around
they
the
have.
wire. He's all around the wire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be frustrating for Dustin. He
Oh, yeah,
throws
he's-
better than this.
His arm's tight. He's over back in the backers. Did he just pick that?
He sure did, and he hit a single 16 on the last start.
Just moving along the board.
Stick and move. He's
Yep.
a boxer in the ring right now. He's,
Sorry, Cole.
he's got the
Thank you.
Muhammad Ali
There's a
strategy.
3. It's a pick. And he got 4 out of it.
Solid for Barbara Stacy.
Good old stick and move.
Gets on the board for points.
Stacy's been solid tonight. I knew going in that he was a perfectly fine darter, and he's really shown that he belongs in this foursome. He's not the worst player.
Brian Drew, 50 stars. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Mike with a smart close,
I know-
just 2 big numbers there.
Whiskey Bench starting a hybrid draw. 2-week steal, 2-week stall.
Yeah,
First
that
2 week
started.
steal.
That
Starts
started.
What's
tonight.
Dustin
It started
doing?
tonight. Yes, it started.
Oh no!
Always look at the board before you go up there.
Dustin shot at the 16.
I have to tell people that all the time.
It happens.
But-
Sometimes you read it wrong. Tim just did that sitting here.
My brother, Frank, said, Boomer Sooners pressing too hard for a trip.
Oh,
He
Yeah,
doesn't
he-
even know Dustin. That's awesome.
Another trip for Dallas.
Yeah,
He's moving along.
Yeah,
Great shot, Dallas.
he's
yeah,
got
he's
the
throwing
rhythm.
fantastic in this
Yeah.
leg.
He's feeling comfortable.
We knew it would come eventually.
Yeah, that hybrid draw started tonight. I do believe Lee Jones started that. Sign up at
Yes.
6, start at 7 for
Yep.
the next few weeks.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
available on Tuesdays,
Yeah,
guys.
thanks for doing it on
Gosh.
Tuesdays. Appreciate it.
Yeah, guys.
Good job, Whiskey Ben.
Well, at least they said they would be streaming this. So you got
Well, we're on the Whiskey Ben Bar and Grill Bullseye Cam.
I think Mike said if you don't stream it, you're out of my bar.
We're on the Whiskey Ben Bar and Grill Bullseye Cam. There it is. Look at that. Got it right in there. Man, those voice cues are really paying off.
yeah, he is doing this. I'm kind of surprised.
I
he's
missed
doing
you last week. I had to do that on my own, and I was terrible at it. So anytime I
Should've
can
called.
I'm
get it
always
back.
terrible.
No, you're not. There's a reason why you sit there.
Well, come on, throw it in there. Come on, there's one.
There it is.
Yep. And
get
Dallas, of course,
Guy-
takes it done.
Those Guy Perry darts look really good.
Yeah, they
That's
do.
what those are.
Yep.
Oh, but he's got the conversions. He's doing really well. They're sticking.
4-2.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of bounce outs. This Blade 6 is a fantastic dartboard.
Good thing I brought it over last week.
And left it on
Oh,
accident.
that's a
probably.
new board. The other one was kind of. So is this a softer board than the other one?
Yes, much softer.
Yep.
Okay.
This is what they use in the PDC.
Okay. Solids.
Of course, this one's the cheap one that doesn't say PDC on it.
Well,
No,
it's
I'm
not
kidding.
the cheap one. It's the
I'm just
triple core.
kidding.
It was purchased before they got the deal.
I'm messing
It's
with
the
you.
triple core.
I know it is.
Ain't nothing cheap
Well,
about
there's
that.
a pick.
There's
two.
two.
There's two.
Oh, a
just missed it.
1-2-5 from Dallas. He is turning on the heat, and this might get out of hand quickly if he stays like this.
I hope it does.
See if Dustin can
I picked him.
start to get
There's-
hot.
oh, there's
There's a
one.
good one.
Oh,
He can still
he
get
got
the
a little loose on it.
1-2-5.
Got loose on it.
Ooh,
Ooh,
just
just wired it.
Unlucky.
68.
Unlucky there. But look at this, guys. They're starting to get into this. Mike stepping up.
It's just solid. Just solid. Even works helps out a lot too.
I'm telling you, if there's one thing about him, he stays very
Solid,
straight.
yes.
Yes.
He's right there in the center of the board. Looks like.
It is kind of dangerous how straight he throws.
And
If he
Stacy
starts
looks
getting
like
his
he's off
weight
to
down,
the left a little bit.
yeah, he has a more. I would actually call it like a Peter Wright almost take back, where he kind of brings it a little bit more from inside out on the throw there. It's not much. Dallas throws right at that eye line, and when
solid
he's
60.
feeling it like this.
Yeah.
This is kind of. He reminds me a little bit of Jacob Cook, where when Jake gets into a rhythm,
I don't know who Jacob Cook is.
Northsider, good Northsider.
Did he go to the Boyot Cup this
He
last
did.
weekend? How did he do?
Yeah. He had a great weekend overall, a lot of experience, and that's kind of what he was expecting going into it was to gain a lot of experience and prove that he belongs there, and he did that. So that was a heck of a field. Leonard Gates was the Booyah Cup finale champion, which is no surprise.
Where was this at?
That was
Wisconsin.
in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah,
know,
Jacob Cook.
Sewerville. Yep.
Jacob Cook, he qualified to play in the finals.
Yep.
On a remote tournament. I guess he
played a
was
few
on,
of
He was
them.
on the Order of Merit, right?
Yes,
He
but then
qualified for the Order of Merit.
he did make the finals week 15, and then that guy could not make it to the Booyah Cup, so he did actually get a seeded, the 15th seed
slow down, buddy.
into it.
41.
But seeded or unseeded, that field was just littered with top to bottom talent.
I know the bottom half of that bracket was nasty.
This could cut. This here can turn the game right here. That was solid.
He's throwing so good right there. It's just
solid. Yep.
the way his dart lays. If it's above, it's a hard dart to
Hard
get
lie,
in there.
yeah.
We got the big fish coming up.
Mike's had this a couple times tonight. The first dart's kind of gone in the 5 both times, but this is a new day.
He put some extra.
He got a 1 this time. See, it's a new one. Well, now he's got to do something to make sure it's
salvageable.
Yeah.
Breakfast.
Aren't you an English teacher or something?
Yeah, but sometimes I need help, just like everyone else.
Okay.
Plus, I just read a book where the main character's name was Salva, so that ruined it too.
Did you read it or did you listen to it?
I read it.
Oh, it was awesome.
I'm an English teacher. I read things.
Oh,
Actually, I
books.
listen to a lot of audiobooks.
I'd say
That's
how
why
do
I asked.
It's my go-to.
CD or something else, some other way.
I listen to it on
64 left.
I'll buy the audiobooks on Apple and listen to them in the
Stream
car
'em.
on my way to and from school.
Streaming them.
Yeah, something like that.
Leaves a 50.
Hey, that's all right. Go for it.
You got
Who
bullseye,
cares?
18 or either way.
I want to see Mike shoot at the Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill bullseye cam with 50 left. And if he doesn't,
90
that's blasphemous.
Trip 18 for tops. Oh, double 17. Did I do that wrong?
I don't know if you did the math wrong or if he
63.
did. Yeah, he did the math wrong.
64, yeah.
He shot at.
Hey,
He shot
Double 18.
36.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is Mike going to go at the Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill bullseye cam?
looks like he's
I
looking
don't
at
believe
I
so.
think he's looking at either 18
Yeah,
or
he
10.
is.
54. He
that's not
busted.
gonna. That's why you go at the Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill bullseye cam. Come on.
What
The
would
runner's
you-
set you up with
with
50.
with them on
You
an
want that?
outshot, would you have gone bullseye?
No, for sure
Or
not.
10 or
Stacy
10?
go 15 for double 8.
I go 10 there for tops, just because I can pull it into the trip too. He went 3 for double 15, like a
Ooh,
No,
4.
it's the 2.
leaves 26. That's also not the greatest soft or steel tip
So
out.
you got 10, 18, bullseye.
Whatever he shoots at, as long as he stays in rhythm, he's gonna be good. That's not gonna be good anymore.
46.
Shoot
14.
610 wire.
Oh yeah,
Yep. 610 wire.
that's definitely the right way to go. I tend to go the 14 route, which is what he's probably gonna do. Never mind, he went 12. I don't know why I thought he was gonna go 32 instead of 30.
Unless you do what I do and just throw it off the board.
He went 30. He left 34.
That's not a good.
These
shot.
guys, it's showing that this is their a couple of their first times playing a steel tip thing. He split it to leave
22.
22.
Chad, we're not you who can hit a double bullseye consistently by standing far left.
And he gets,
Gets
it.
it.
Doesn't matter what you leave as long as you
You
knock
take
it
it out.
down.
Yep.
And it's now 4-3. We're right back in this thing.
We've got a great match going today.
Yes, we do. It is a barn burner. I am Sean Green of To The Point Streaming, joined as always in the booth by the Philly legend, Mr. Tim Neal.
So
And our guest host tonight is the fantastic Dave Collette.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Dave, I don't know if you know this or not, but yeah, bullshot all day. Of course, Chad Smock says that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this or not, but you, per our Facebook statistics, are our longest running top supporter,
Really?
like top fan.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I watch it.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Oh, I watch it every Tuesday religiously.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm telling you, it keeps track of all that.
Well, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook on my phone.
Well,
Sometimes I got them both going.
And you've been a fan of ours since before the siege, because you've been a top fan for about 11 months now straight.
Yeah, especially you guys when doing those all the weekend
Oh yeah,
tournaments.
we had the lobby showcase and
Yeah. Then you
a
had
couple other things.
Detroit out here doing some DJing.
Oh yeah, that was a fun night.
Oh yeah, it looked like it was.
All right, here we go. Dallas, they went 81-85, so they're starting to heat up here. Straight to down dart number 2. He only gets 41, but he's whittling it down.
Yeah, because I think that when you guys first did this, you guys were asking if anybody kind of like call people out. You guys are kind of doing it that way.
Yeah, that wasn't really the show premise, but we did have call-outs on those weekend. We do that once a month or so.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Ramsey, 50 stars. It pains me to watch double 15 left on purpose.
Yeah.
It's
Same,
happened
brother.
all night long, and you know what I've done? I've
Michael
been nice
Grady
about
is
it.
getting hot.
Yes, he is.
There's a ton
I'm
at the
telling
right
you.
at the right time.
Yep.
Too.
He is scary because of how straight he throws that dart. It's scary because eventually he's going to find the right weight.
Yep. Chad, we'll find out when we play against you guys if that was pure luck or not.
Dustin's starting to throw the dart firmer, which
Yes.
I love.
I think they're all getting more comfortable.
Yep. I think Dustin's starting to really just
They're
trust
smiling
it.
and laughing too. So
Yep, they're in the heat of this battle. They're just playing darts now.
yeah, 4-3 my team.
Cameras are no longer there. They don't care about any of that. They have a chalker. That's wonderful and very fortunate. But other than that, it's just a normal night of darts now.
Yeah, solid 60 help them out really good too.
Well, trip 20 here leaves an out. Does not get it. He was hungry for
One
some
thing, like I
breakfast.
said, this is his first time ever throwing steel. After a while, his arm's probably going to get a little bit tired. He is throwing Lee Jones steel tips.
Yep.
Who is this?
Stacy.
Oh, okay.
But Lee Jones steel tips are going to be a little bit lighter steel tip dart than typical.
821.
I believe so.
Yes, sir. 21s. I had a pair and I wouldn't throw them very well with them. So
But
Yeah,
if he throws the Lee soft tip and thing, they're only 16. So
That's true.
it's still a weight difference.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Lee does that on purpose.
There's a pick. Pick the trip.
I'm telling you, he's
81.
throwing it firm. It's
Yeah.
getting.
Yep.
He's gone a ton 60, 81 this round. If Dustin starts to heat up like Dallas, we're going to be right back to a pretty square matchup.
Yep.
All right, 104 left. Trip
Trip
18
18
for bullseye.
Yeah.
And with a partner or with your opponent on 129, you got to shoot
Stay
at
at
it.
it. Stay on it.
Yep, 86 left. Stay right there. I doubt he does.
He's
You
probably
would
gonna
think
try-
these bankers would know numbers.
Listen.
count easy and faster. Yes.
You get to that line inside the arena, and that's why it is so important
70
to
left.
practice, and memorize
Stacy
these
should
outs.
start at the 19.
Well,
As soon as you start thinking about it, then you're in trouble. You should be able to. If I can do this math without thinking about it now, like that's what you need to have. You need to be able to know right away. Like, I know automatically 122. I'm going 18 for a start.
Back
don't
in
even
the
think
day,
about it.
Back in the day when I first started, yeah, that's one thing you had to learn, and I was good at it. Then I took a break, went to service, got out, and like,
Yep.
oh,
I mean, here I automatically know trip 18 or trip 10, and what am I feeling? He's feeling 20s. Is it bullseye? Oh, he didn't even do it when he hit the 20. Ugh. All right, double 16 though. Smart dart.
oh, right there.
It was right there. I'm of course just trying to get Mike to shoot at the double bull because it'd be a good moment since he is the owner of the Whiskey Mint Barn Grill, and they do have our Whiskey Mint Barn Grill bullseye cam. But Dustin hits a
106.
single 3, and that's the one dart you don't want to see there. Well, there's multiple you don't, but that's
18?
one of them.
18, trip 18.
106. Hey, listen. I've been shooting
It's
the
either
20s the whole
20.
time. Yeah, I might just go back to the trip 20s.
That's what I would do.
Last dart, go with the 18s if you had a
We
single
didn't ask
20.
you over there, Peanut Gallery.
He is technically the color commentator.
I do what I want. That's unlucky there.
Oh, boy. Well, he leaves a steady ton. But Dallas on 16, and Dallas has been pretty darn good in the last 4 legs or so.
Yeah, he's going to hit. Ooh, just got it.
Double 4. And he
He
gets
gets
it on
it.
dart
Is
2.
it 5-3 now?
It is 5-3. Dallas and Mike. That'd be the North Point Bank
And we are back on
and
cricket.
the Whiskey Bent Barn Grill Bullseye Cam are taking down Phoenix Amusements and the Checkered Flag Tavern.
Nice got drive by Crumbs.
That's always a win.
Crumbs runs the joint. That's unlucky.
I love it's always the worst feeling in the world as you just watch your dart fly
Flutter
to the
off to
floor.
the side.
You're like, let me just watch where that thing goes just to make sure. All right, now next dart. All right, Dallas stepping up here, trying to
Ooh,
get
19.
things going.
Okay, we have a problem here. This is match 9, isn't it?
What?
This is leg 9. It should be cricket.
No, that's my bad.
Okay.
They're doing 5 legs of 01 in a row here.
I was just going by what the scoreboard
Yeah,
said.
that's my bad. Leg number 13, I believe, is the next cricket leg.
Okay.
Maybe 11. I don't really know. I know it is, but I can't do math right now.
Actually, Jones says that they got the playing the draw series and they got the live stream going at the same time.
Hey, shout out Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill.
Got everybody in there watching, cheering on
Yep.
Mr. Grady.
Hopefully you guys have the
There's
sound
a big
turned
trip.
up as we get a 66 there from Mr. Mike Grady. I'm telling you, the really cool thing about the dart community is that there is a group of people that, like, it is their bar, their home bar. Mine's Nippers. Tim, what's yours?
I don't have one.
Tim's ruining my whole entire thing
I
already.
don't have
Well,
one.
then don't ask me then.
Dave's going to ruin it too.
No, I'd have to say 9 outs because I go there so much.
There you go. See, it's okay to say one, Tim. That's all right to say one.
Trying to think.
Which one do you go? Which one do you
I
go
guess
to?
it would be the Mad Hatter because my kids' leagues play there and
It'd be the Hatter.
play with my kids. So.
There you
when I
go.
lived on the north side, I had been to the Nippers a few times.
Yep, it is a smoking establishment, which you do
And it's
not
yeah.
favor.
Yeah.
But
I was
eh,
able to play darts in there.
listen, I'm with Tim with the fact that I like a little darkness in a bar when I walk in. It's a good feeling.
It hides my beauty.
Yeah, I have a face for radio, not a face for TV. So any way I can look a little bit more soft. I don't know what
Softer
that
on
means.
the eyes.
Yeah, whatever I'm trying to say. Let's move on. So, Stacy's stepping up here. Look down the 19s. He's switched it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You like that move, Tim?
If you're
Yep.
if you're
Sweet.
if you're struggling
Sorry.
on one number, but if you're
That was
struggling,
the worst time to ask me a question.
I know, my bad. I finally give you one.
if you're struggling, you gotta move on somewhere else.
Yeah, I guess my home bar's a Hatter.
There you go. Was that confirmed by your boss?
Chris Woodcock.
There you go. Well, shout out to all of the
He's
locations that end up being our home locations.
Yeah.
Dustin, he's pushing a little harder now on those darts.
He's been throwing hard.
I did ask.
No, you can see his motion. He's
Oh.
forcing
I did
it.
ask Stacy question on our question day. How did he feel about outsiders that don't typically go to his bar showing up to his blind draw, and how would it affect his regulars?
Big
and he
dart on
said,
the last one.
he said the more the merrier. They don't care. They want everyone to come and have a good time. So
Yep, there you go.
Some people
So-
do get upset
so-
about that.
and Checker Flag has an awesome blind draw on Wednesday nights.
And we got a league, so it's kind of hard for us to get over there.
Yep, and I'm busy at 9:30 p.m. every Wednesday night.
Yeah, I've seen you.
Go remote. Go live from the stream.
There you go. Yeah, that wouldn't
live
annoy
from
my
the-
partners at all.
Just
I'd have
if
to
you
hear
hear it.
like the background noise of that. I do not have a good microphone.
You got to
or
shoot with
mixer
a
for
wireless
that.
headset while you're talking and streaming.
Oh boy, I'd probably be better.
Oh, there's one.
Dustin leaves 62, now 61.
25, he's 36.
That's exactly. See, I'm telling you, Tim doesn't have to think about that. That's not a thought. It's automatic.
Well, it's what gets me about some of the soft tippers playing steel. They
Well-
just generally, once you throw the first one,
You left 50,
you hesitate because you had to do your math. They're just throwing.
which is
Just-
why memorizing those outs are key. So key,
Yeah.
Trip
especially if
20,
you're a rhythm thrower.
double 12.
You'll notice Danny Lobby Jr. throws very fast. He's a rhythm thrower, though,
Trip
Yes.
17.
and he has his math has to be impeccable for him to be a good dart player.
Well, he probably practices enough. If I hit this, I already know it's this. Hit
Oh,
this.
absolutely.
Yeah.
He doesn't think about anything.
Mm-mm.
80 now down to 80.
Yeah. Trip 20.
No, he's got 79, right? 4 scored.
4 scores.
Oh, 80.
80.
I do want to give a shout out.
Ooh, one for tops.
Danny is going to the UK Thursday to head back over there. And before that, we are having a special dart club meeting tomorrow that he is attending. So
That's cool.
For the school?
Yeah,
For
for the
school
school.
kids.
That's awesome.
That's
so
awesome.
he gets to come meet our dart club kids and just have some fun. Play some
16,
darts before he
16,
leaves.
20 scored, 30,
30
double
yeah.
15.
Every time we always end up at this double 15.
This was on.
That's
This
what
one,
they're laughing
This one's
at.
on accident.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. He's why he's laughing about it, I think.
And he does the reason why you don't leave
I've
it.
never asked. I don't know if anybody's. What age group of dart club is this?
It's seventh and eighth graders. So
Okay.
they range from 12 to 14 years old.
Okay.
And yes, they are handed steel tip darts.
Well, my son throws a set of 2. He's only 12.
Oh, just outside.
Here's a question for you guys and Jason. Do you ever plan on having maybe a couple of outstanding youngsters in
Well,
here?
we've talked about doing a father-son event.
Yeah.
Well, he went for. Did he go 5 for double 5?
I think he went
One-
one for
one for
double
s-
7.
yeah.
I don't know.
I got nothing.
Neither of those are ideal. Trip or double tops here. Don't want to trip anything.
There
it
it
is.
is. 6'3".
Wow, this is starting to get a little bit out of
A
hand,
little squirrely.
and that's not what you want to see.
Oh, it is. That's what I want to see.
As Dustin and Stacy.
I called it.
Well, you did, but you also said 8-7, so you want this
No,
thing
I
to
said
be close.
8-4.
Oh wow, look at that! You really
He did
had
say
your
8-4.
conviction there.
But yeah, we don't want to blow out. We don't want nobody get skunked or like I did.
Or me. Yeah, we both. Hey, look at that! Fun fact about the two people in the commentary booth. They both been skunked.
I lost
Even-
3
even
sets to
Tim-
0.
What's
Even
that?
I lost
Tim-
at 3 sets to 0.
Yeah, I know, but even you won some legs against Larry and Seth.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance at all.
I definitely wouldn't have won any of those legs. Dynamite drop in from our fearless leader. It's always fun when he has his note cards.
Yeah.
Apparently he wasn't liking it because he just threw it away.
He tossed it aside
He's
a
not
little
the
bit.
boss of me. He can't tell me what to do.
All right, here we go. Dustin steps up. Oh, just a little bit off on that first one, but I'm telling you, he's starting to throw a bit firmer. He just needs to keep that conviction. Don't light up or lighten up.
Ashley's watching from the intermission of the Eagles concert.
There you go.
Thank you, Ashley.
That's
Take
some
it
dedication.
Yes.
Easy. Make sure you take
That's
it
a
easy
great
while you're
group
there.
by
Yeah.
Dallas.
You don't want to run into some desperados. And make sure you live stream Hotel California.
That's something I would probably have done too.
43 for Stacy.
You guys are not giving me enough credit for being 34 and knowing those references. But that's fine. Whatever. We'll move on. The comment can happen later.
Because I do believe I was in Texas when I did this too. I was watching in Texas.
Mike's got 2 on the 20 there. Again, he's so good at staying
Did he
nice and
pick-
straight.
Did he get it?
Yep, he sure did. Fired it in there too.
Couldn't even see it.
No,
Yeah,
that was
top
huge.
right hand corner. That's why I was asking. See, watch. He's actually pushing a little harder. I think
Oh yeah, it's helped.
he's more straight and to it.
Big 95.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah, when Dustin plays soft tip, he throws a firm dart.
Yeah, he
And
does.
early on in this, I think he was just trying to aim it a little bit too much. He's now just trying to trust his throw, which is what he needs to do. He's a good dart player. He just needs to trust it. Yep, we all know what John is like watching some stuff. Been there, done that. All right, Mike. Here we go.
See if Mike can stay hot here.
Ton last round.
There's some,
I like that first dart. Now I like the second dart. I like the way that he can fire right in the middle of those. He tried.
Yep. He just got the top of it.
I'm telling you, when he gets his weight down of his throw and can start consistently throwing the same weight of the dart, meaning like high-low,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to be real dangerous.
He's had a very tough and busy last 2 years, so he was
Who's
taking
that?
Mike Grady. He's been
Oh.
taking 2 steps forward and a few steps back, whether it's buying a house and the COVID with the bar and
Oh, that-
some
COVID with this has hurt all the bars.
unfortunate losses and
Yeah, and shout out to all these locations too. I mean, everyone's
survived.
all of these guys business owners
Mhm.
or VP of companies and survived a very tough situation.
Well, the bank guy's not gonna. They're gonna still do banking with him.
Right.
It's just the visitations of people coming in and spending money at the bars is really rough.
I mean, that's the tough part.
Yeah.
Mike,
It was even tough on the darters because we couldn't get out and play darts or anything.
that's a lot of online stuff happened because of that.
Yeah.
All right, Dustin on 156, and they need to get back in this match. They're in danger of going one leg away from defeat here. And that's a
We
great
getting the
first start.
RBB
Another one
going?
of those.
Oh, just on the wrong side.
Just unlucky. 75 points scored. Leave it himself.
81.
Yep.
Yep. Yep, he just said
I
it.
concur. Trip 19 will leave double 12. He went for
He
it.
shot the right shot.
We haven't said that a lot tonight, so we'll take it when we can.
Well, for the most part, they've all been shooting the right shot.
Well, yeah, because they've been taking them out.
Yep.
And what do I know about taking out outs? I didn't do it all the time I played.
I mean, like you said,
Well,
the
guy
double,
didn't even give you a chance though.
No, he sure didn't. 103 left is the not ideal
Yeah,
start.
I shoot the 19-104 because anything down there leaves you an outshot.
There you go. I believe that's been a
90
debate.
96 left, triple 20 leaves double 18.
Oop, he went for it.
Yep.
He didn't throw it.
Yeah, he
No.
dropped it a little bit.
Yeah.
74 left for Stacy.
Trip 14, double 16.
We haven't said Stacy's name in a while, so now it might be the time.
60 for tops. Oh, what did he do?
Ooh,
He
just
shot the
got-
double to leave 32. He shot the double 14 to leave 32.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
So it's going to go double. Oh,
See, this is one of those things, guys. 74 left.
49.
You go
Leaves
14
40.
first, but then you have to go 20 for tops, guys.
so he was doing 14-14 for 32.
No, he's going 14,
no, he was
double
shooting,
14
He was
for
shooting the
double
double
16.
14. He
Oh,
just
okay.
dropped it.
Trying to go double.
Because in his head, he needed 3 14s for 32. He hit the single,
Okay.
and he shot the double instead of recalibrate. Trip 20.
56.
56, 16 top.
Regroups in there. He does know his outs.
Ooh.
Leaves
48.
48. I've been there, done that, Mike.
Same place, buddy. Wire.
Yep.
16-8 wire. Yep, 32 left.
There you go. Oh. Yeah, the door's open. And there it
Dustin drills
is. Dustin gets it 40 on tops, and now it is 6-4. And you want to talk about a leg swing there.
Yes, it was.
In a
good
race
one.
to 8, keeping your opponent 2 legs away from victory was huge. That's a big dart. And they broke the throw there and get the throw back here in this leg. Let's see what Stacy can do.
It's a big confidence boost right there for these guys.
Yeah, but only if you follow it. Stacy only gets 26. But he has, again, been throwing fantastic this whole entire night.
Do they have breakfast at a checker flag?
Well, they might have to have it now. Ooh, I thought Dallas was going to join him there for a second. 22, though. So 26 is a much better score when you look at that.
Right. Dropped it just a little bit.
He's trying to place it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
back to trying to place it instead of throwing his darts.
Yeah, you can tell with how intently he's staring at that board as he's throwing the dart instead of just like letting it go.
Speaking of Jacob Cook, he's on the stream. How's it going, Jacob?
Jake, brother, what's up, bud?
Hope you had a good weekend out there.
Ooh, hurry and
Congratulations.
get that before it falls out.
Congratulations representing Indy. He got to play trips with Jeremiah Millar and Kasha Prisbol.
It's a good team.
Yeah. That's a lot of fun. And did he find it?
No, he's
I think
41.
the nerves are hitting a little bit again.
Yeah. They're starting to slow down a touch here again. Kind of this mid-game lull. And
Switched
Dallas
up.
switched to the 19s. That's an interesting move, too.
Yeah, because he's doing pretty good at the 20s.
Checker flag to Sunday brunch sometimes. Delicious.
There you go.
Christy, just so you know, when someone hits a 26 in darts, it's called breakfast.
Yeah, there
That's
you
why
go.
we mentioned it.
I do want to give a special shout out to CDC commentator, play-by-play commentator, Mr. Anthony Eugenia is in the chat. Thank you, sir, for watching along with us. Truly appreciate that. As we have Mike Grady here with
Big
a 1-2-5.
Yep. Oh, he fired him up on that one.
Isn't it funny? 1-2-5 is one of those polarizing numbers that you get where if you throw the first dart in the 5, 1-2-5 is a fantastic score. But if you go trip 20, and then a 5, you
Terrible.
hate
It's
that
terrible.
1-2-5.
or the 1.
Perspective really says a lot about you,
Mm-hmm.
about how you feel about things.
My team in Philly was, if you went trip 20, and then missed the third, you were an expletive. But if you missed and then hit, it was a good cover.
Exactly. It's a big last. Dustin just a little bit off.
He's trying to place it.
He had 68 in the previous throw, but he's back to he's just not throwing it as hard as he was. He's not
he's
trusting
throwing
it as
hard,
much.
but he's like Tim said, when he's throwing and releasing clay, he's trying to place it up there. Instead of
There's a double
Nice.
20. That's a great miss. That's
That's
even
even a
better
better
miss.
Missed by 2, baby.
Hey, that's a heck of a score.
94.
114.
Yeah, 114. That's how you get a ton 14 on the
He
board.
could have just hit 2 triple 19s. I'm just saying.
And then the bounce out.
Been a little bit easier. Got more points.
Hold on, let's replay that. And he gets a trip 19, and a bounce out. Unlucky. That would have been a 171 for sure. But leaves 117, and
Speaking of 117,
Stacy only gets a 40 there. So now Dallas on 117.
no,
What are you doing?
he shot the
17 to leave trip 20 for tops. I understand the move. If not knowing the math, I get it.
try to make it even.
Yeah, I
Well,
totally get
understand.
that. You can easily go, but no one thinks about that 20 trip 19 tops route as much as they see that 17. They want to get rid of the 17. And in,
It's a
in
so- it's a
soft tip,
soft
that's
tip.
what
Yeah,
you're
it's a soft
you're
tip, though.
taught. Get rid of that end number. What
And-
triple adds up to the end of that number?
Yeah, we got to give a shout out to our sponsors: Galaxy Barrel Design, DartBrokers.com, the Mad Hatter Bar and Grill, Sidelines, Phoenix Amusements, North Point Bank for the doubles cam, which we haven't used too much this in the evening. Actually, we used a lot.
Yeah, yeah, we have.
we use more. We use that more than
For sure.
the Whiskey Bent Bullseye cam because I wasn't paying attention. My bad.
110%.
And then Checker Flag for the
68.
interview cam.
18 for bullseye. Mike, take the bullseye route for once.
Still,
I need to have you shoot that bullseye for the Whiskey Bar and Grill bullseye cam.
we still need everybody to like and share and follow us on Facebook
Yep.
too.
Like,
please.
share, subscribe. Let people know we're live.
Left 48 though.
Six-
Not an out.
16-8. Where?
Yeah, but he does leave 32. That was a little bit too close to that triple, but
Yep.
got the job done. Stacy, all he can do is put pressure on. And we've seen Stacy throw some fire darts at times tonight.
Does anybody know what vendors these guys have in their bars? Are they Schaefer?
Checker
Besides
flag.
Phoenix.
Checker Flag is Schaefer. Sidelines is Phoenix.
Yeah, obviously because Dustin.
I'm not
Double
sure.
eight.
I do believe they're both.
8 gets just outside there for Dallas. Sorry about that.
I think there's two Schaefers and obviously the banker guy.
Yep, and just we are
And then
live
I'm gonna
every
guess
Tuesday
Phoenix.
at 8 p.m.
All right, we're going to stay on this trip 20s.
Ben Ferris, thank you for the 500 stars.
Ben,
Thank you, brother.
love you, brother. As always.
Great job on the March Madness event.
Yes. Yes. And congratulations to our champion of that event, Mr. Tim Neal.
Hey. Hey.
All right,
Hey.
8 here, Mr. Tim Neal.
I won something.
The Philly legend. The legend grew.
I think he's going to hit this.
You
And
think?
he does. First dart. And we have a 7-4 lead as they break right back. And if I'm not mistaken, this is another game of 0-1. I don't know what you mean.
We don't know.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
If they win, you owe me a Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I didn't make that bet, but that's fine.
Why are we
Do
whispering?
you have an extra one? Do you have an extra Dr. Pepper I can borrow for that bet that we did not make?
No, I'm just
They are
teasing.
playing cricket. I knew I was right.
Mama Grady with the yes.
There you go. All right, Stacy of the Checkered Flag Tavern stepping up. Fantastic food, fantastic wings,
Steady 3 mark.
and a
Yep.
steady 3 mark.
He gets it every time.
Mike has been absolutely just straight in line with what he's shooting at. I fully expect if he shoots at the 20s to hit a few 20s here. He's going to look down on the second dart,
Mm-hmm.
and he's staying down. That's
His eyes are
interesting
moving all
one.
over the place.
Yes, I saw it.
He
You
looked over at
20
the score real quick.
Yeah.
All right, Dustin a chance to really pile in some 19s, and if I'm Dustin, I don't move, and I don't think about moving unless I hit 2 trip 19s. And even then, I'd probably stay there anyway because it's cooler.
He was very consistent in the earlier cricket
Yeah,
games.
Yeah, and he
he
just
threw
threw-
them with some force.
Yep,
Yeah.
and threw right at just the big wedge. There's nothing wrong with that in steel.
Yeah, it's close. Good job.
Yep, Dallas with a great close on the first start. And if you're going to shoot at it, you shoot at it, but you can't do that.
He should have stayed up there. He's down in points.
Yeah. I don't.
I think he misread the board a little bit. So what we gave him credit for, I think, was what he would have done if he was the other side.
Ooh, just missed.
All right.
I've noticed there's since I've been watching this a lot, including when we played, that since the cameras or the information's not right next to the board, some people are misreading their scores. like on a soft tip, it's right there in big bold letters.
Yeah, it's off to the side a little bit. You kind of
Yeah.
got to look a little bit closer. I can see that. Not being familiar with Dark Connect could definitely mess with you a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, Dustin needs a lot of 18s. Well, not really, but it's fun
One
if
to
he hits
close
them.
and 1, 2 to point.
And he only gets the close. So
That first start sitting high like that probably messed him up a little bit.
Dallas was nailing triples last time they played cricket.
He was comfortable.
There's a single and a miss.
20.
Yep, got to
Yep.
go 20 here.
Yep.
You don't need to play that hero dart yet, and he does go the 20 route. Nice dart.
Almost hit the
Smart
double.
dart.
Yep.
Tipping on
Stacy
the
can
board.
can get some points here. Stacy can be dangerous at times. This might be one of those times, Stacy.
Throw all three in with that trip.
And he gets
Two.
1, 2, 1. Just wires it on the other side.
Wow,
That's
that looked
unlucky.
like- That looked like
Yeah.
2.
All right, Mike. Drags the first one a little bit. There's a good second.
Right back at it.
And again, he stays dead straight in that line. I'm
Mhm.
telling you.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I've been doing the same thing.
I bet he struggles a little bit with 18s, 16s, and 15s because it's the weight of the dart that he struggles with a little bit. Those ones that are more straight on, to where the weight high and low doesn't really affect as much, will be better numbers for him, I think. But as soon as he gets that weight figured out and checked in, he's going to be dangerous.
Yeah, but he's back to playing what he's used to.
And wires it into the 2 there, so a little bit of an opening.
Let's see if Stacy can answer the call.
And there's a trip on the last one, I believe. Or a 2 mark. I got you guys all excited for a second, though. All right, Mike, we'll close first start, looks
Might go
like.
point. No.
Ideally.
Oh.
Ideally.
Wow.
Now it's, what do you do?
Close it.
I know, but do ya?
Close
Technically, you should did the point lead here.
it. Close it.
He's closing.
And he gets it done, but he's not going to be happy with that round.
No, because he forces him to hit all three of these.
Yep, and if I'm Dustin, I go to 16s. I don't even peek at the 20s. Which might be the wrong move. Or it might be the right move because
It's only
that
2.
didn't help.
That's what I'm saying. That's right. He's forcing him. Putting
Yep.
a tad bit of pressure. All he has to hit
That's-
one.
That's why I go to the 16s. I don't
Mm.
want my opponent dictating what I shoot at. And I don't need to throw a perfect every time to do that. All right, let's see what Stacy does. If I'm him, I do close that. I do close that, Stacy. I do close it. Stacy does not. And
Chatsmock said he was committed.
yeah, for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
See what Mike does. If I'm Mike, I take advantage of the fact they did not close the 20s. Especially now.
Yeah.
Definitely now.
They're chasing waterfalls, which are the
Oh, he's
16s
at those
right
16. Nope. Good.
There he goes.
Okay.
now. Yep, does go up to the 20.
His eyes didn't say that though.
That is a bullseye, an extra bullseye advantage, if you're thinking about it like that, as that's over 25 points.
Yep.
There's a good first one from Dustin. Wild second one from him.
Got loose on him. But
Oh.
just missed that trip 16.
Wired.
He almost brought it right back in.
Yeah. Yeah. Dallas is to let him know it's a good shot though.
And he gets his focus down a little bit. Yeah, a little high on the first one. That's always tough to follow when you go high on the first one on the single 8. Oh, he went for
Shot
the
the
double. Which, it's blocked. I see the reasoning for it, but just go point.
Yeah.
No one's forcing you to stay there. Stacy has to.
Oh,
And he
hits
gets it.
Big deep breath from
Yeah.
Stacy.
I mean, it's a sigh of relief because
Yeah.
that was a scratch and claw type of moment there.
Yeah. 6. Oh, you go trip 20.
All right, here we
You
go.
stay all 20s unless you hit the triple.
Yep.
And he gets 2 of them, so he gets
Oh,
that
I
point
got
lead
3.
back.
Hit 3.
You got 2 of them.
2 of them. Okay.
2-bagger. First one was in a 5.
See what Dustin does. He's starting to.
See how he's
I
forcing
think he's
it.
overthrowing now.
Yeah.
I think he's
32.
overcorrecting that.
Yep.
But he's still hitting 2. I mean, he's still doing enough right now.
Taking darts out of their hands.
Yep, and there's a great second dart. And
Not
a
a third
huge
dart.
Dustin's like enough.
Dallas
Dallas
Williams.
is enough with this.
Wow. What a round there, and that is how you take control of a leg real
Let's go
quick.
to the bullseye. Whiskey Bent bullseye cam.
Wow, our first look at this camera without having to yell for it.
And
And
he's
it
got
gets
three
three
of
of them. Wow.
no, he had 3 there.
Yeah, he's going to fix that. Right?
I really hope so, unless that was something else we saw.
No, that was 3.
No, it's for sure 3. What's happening?
What's going on? He had 3.
Oh, boy. That's all right. I hear the footsteps of Mr. Jason Ives. But it might not matter if Mike gets his double bowl.
Oh,
it's
got
2.
2 of
The
them.
Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill Bullseye Cam
They had
almost
3.
went to life. Yeah, it is a 3-point lead. They have winning darts.
Oh, I think he just walked in.
Yeah, he went in to tell them they hit 3. That was definitely not a 1 mark.
No, from
And
this.
he hit the double. You can see the hole in the double where he hit it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, let me show you. There it is.
Yeah.
Well, he might as well keep it there because he's going to throw it at him.
Well, he only needs 1.
They're not going to.
I guess not.
All right.
It was not.
It must have been the shaft we saw it in it.
Okay.
All right.
There ain't no way.
I think we're all seeing things, and by all of us, I think just us.
It could have been just the angle of the dart.
The hole is in the double bullseye.
Well, that one's in the double.
That's a
unless
double.
That's it.
That's
That's
probably
it.
a
That's
the
single.
game.
And guys, that'll do it. Dallas Williams, Mike Grady, get it done.
On the Whiskey Bent bullseye cam.
What a victory. I'm going to move over. So go ahead and hit my mic for me.
I'm going to step away too, gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're off. I kicked them off. They're done. I'm done with these people. So while we're waiting for the winning team to come up and have a nice chat, I'm going to take a look at some upcoming events. So March 15th is right now. That was last week. We have the supporters this week, and next week we got the Siege. Hey, ladies. So the ladies are back at the Siege at the castle. Also, please go to galaxybarrels.com and purchase the Siege jersey. You can, for an extra $5, you can have it customized, first name, last name, no additional cost on the upgrade. You can get increase the length by 2 inches if you need to. You can add a pocket. Galaxybarrels.com is where you need to go to get that. And any purchase over $79 is free shipping.
All right, guys, we are joined by our winners of the Siege, the supporters, representing the checkered flag tavern on his shirt, but the Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill,
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mike Grady, and then, of course, Dallas Williams of North Point Bank. Guys, congratulations on the victory.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
It was a tight match to start off with, kind of back and forth, lead change there. What was the difference?
I just think we kind of got comfortable. We
Yeah.
kind of started to gel a little bit more, and we were talking a little bit more, and it just kind of helped. I'm
Alright.
more of a player that I can't be silent with my partner. We got to talk back and forth, or I just get in my head. And
So were you kind of forcing the conversation a little bit, or Dallas? He's a
For
talker
sure.
anyway.
I mean, I'm a quiet guy,
Oh, okay.
more or less. And no, Mike, he was spot on. He hit everything and that we needed to hit, and we worked good together. We talked like, hey, what we need for an out, this or that. Again, I don't play a lot of steel tip, so he was like, hey, you should have shot this instead of this. So I took mental note of that, and then try to get better for the next round. But I think we both picked each other up when we needed to.
You started that last 7 mark in cricket to just basically put it away.
yeah, that was a big shot.
I got lucky there.
The last the last 2 cricket matches played, you were extremely efficient
Mm-hmm.
in your scoring.
Yeah, you're
Again,
hitting it, trip and move. You were Muhammad Ali out there, just stick and move. Stick
So
and move.
yeah, so I'm a quick shooter when I shoot. Again, when I go up, I want to shoot a certain number, and when I'm there, I just stay there. And then boom, okay, I know I'm shooting trip 20, trip 19, trip 15, whatever the case may be. That's where I'm shooting in my head. Like, I'm a quick shooter.
So here's my question for you, and then I'm going to go back to Mike here. You're a rhythm shooter. You shoot quickly.
Yep.
Does steel tip hurt your typical rhythm shot because you're having to overthink those outs a little bit.
For sure. Yeah, I think that was my biggest thing was I'm a quick shooter. I just want to shoot. I know what I'm going up shoot at, and then when we're below 100, 120, whatever the case may be, is like, okay, I hit this. I missed my shot. Now what do I shoot? I feel like I miss a lot more whenever I think of more. So
Well, and that's the case with everyone. You look at the top level players in the world, right? Those guys don't do math. It's memorized.
Yep.
They've memorized every single possibility of their outs. Even if they miss the first start, what are they doing with their second and third? And they practice those constantly. And it's because most of those guys throw with some sort of rhythm.
for sure.
So if you're a rhythm thrower and you get into steal, learn your outs immediately and memorize them. Don't just learn them, memorize them.
For sure.
And you don't have to memorize what you miss. Just you got to memorize the number. So for me,
Right.
like if I have 97 and I hit a 3, I know how to shoot a 94. So I know I have 94. I know what I have to shoot 94. You don't have to know if I miss here, Just know that number, where do you have to go.
That's it. I think that's where I go next level of my game is try to figure those outs and
Yep.
memorize that stuff as to where, like I said, I left my partner some bad outs to where he took them out.
Hey, he
first
still knocked
game.
him down,
Yeah,
right?
I think the very first game he took it out and like, man, why did I shoot that? And then he hit it still, but
We were wearing out each other's cams.
yeah.
I always tell people that are new to steel, preferably, is learn your 2-dart outs. And what I mean by that is, what single can I hit with my dart that'll leave me an out shot with 2 darts left in my hand? If you learn that basic, and it literally starts at 135. If you learn those, then everything else gets a little bit
Fall
easier.
in
And then
place.
once you get proficient in that, then it's how do I set myself up to get to those
Right.
2-dart outs?
For sure.
Right. Because professionals think about it in the 300s of where they're leaving
yeah.
outs.
You'll see people.
It's
You'll
crazy.
see the professionals. They'll hit two single 20s and then hit a triple 17 just to make it even.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Just because they get rid of the one as fast as they possibly can, or the odd number as
that's
fast
easy.
as they possibly can.
All right, so Mike, when you have 50 left and 3 darts in your hand, and you own and sponsor our Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill Bullseye Cam,
Did you think about it?
do you think about it? Does it creep into your mind a little bit? Because I'm telling you right now, I was disappointed you didn't shoot at it either time you had options to shoot at that double bull. One of them you busted, but it was the right move. And the second one, you did the smart play and went 18 for 32.
Yeah, 18-32 that's 32 is my favorite number. So don't get me wrong, I wanted to shoot it, but the games that I was in a position to shoot it, you know, we
Little
came
too
here and
close.
we wanted to compete, and,
For sure.
and we did. I mean, those games were dog fights, but yeah, I was thinking about it.
Hey, listen, what you guys showed tonight is, first of all, Dallas, you can score with the best of them. And when you're in that rhythm, you're tough. You remind me of, I don't know if you know Jacob Cook.
Yeah, I know him. Oh, yeah.
You
We played
remind me
against
of like that rhythm. When it's in, it's good and it looks good. And if you keep doing that, he's now one of the top players in Indy. And then Mike, you throw so straight, man.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you're barely missing. If you're missing in like the 5s or the 1s, it's like on the wire.
It's right there.
I've really been trying to get back into it and find some time for darts and get back to where I want to be and get on the trajectory that I want to be on. So
And that's what we talked. You've had a crazy last couple of years. So
yeah, it's been wild
it's
for
trying
sure.
to get a little bit of normalcy back and
Yeah.
get your game back to playing.
Definitely.
Dallas, Kim wants to know you're replacing cornhole game with the dartboard in the office. Just so you know.
We need to. We need to, Cam. We need to. I'll bring one up there, and we can set one up in the office.
There
for
you
sure.
go.
There you go.
All right, guys. Last question for both of you. Why the Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill? You got an audience watching you right now. There's your commercial chance.
Why Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill?
Yeah. Why are people going there? Let everyone know what's
Diesel
going
wings.
on.
Yeah, diesel wings, diesel wings, and especially now we have an extra draw on Tuesday, Steel Soft Series.
Yep.
All the darters can get the diesel wings that Tim and Jason and
I don't know if you know-
Ron and they all talk about, but Whiskey Bent, it's a laid back environment. We have a good time. My staff, pound for pound, I'd take them against anyone else around. We like to have a good time while we're at work. Make sure our customers get the best service. And, we like to do big events. We're
Speaking of big events, let's plug your June 16th event.
June 18th.
June 18th.
Yeah, definitely plug that one. Don't plug the 16th
Yeah.
event.
Yeah,
The 18th.
16th be right.
Well, they come.
So-
They come every day.
So
help set up on the 16th.
So June
All right.
16th, I know a lot
June
of the
18th.
people have seen my big stage out in the parking lot, and we do a big benefit, and we've done it for the troops before. We're doing it for a different cause. We're raising money for a nursing scholarship this year.
That's awesome.
I've actually just booked Henry Lee Summer to come out.
Nice.
He's going
Nice.
to headline the show.
That's
So
awesome.
Have you
it,
announced that yet, or is this?
This is the first of it.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Henry
It's
Lee Summer.
going live on Facebook tomorrow from the Whiskey Bent page, so all my regulars can see it. But you heard it here first. We got Henry Lee Summer, Jambox, Dan Burnell, Soul Rocker. Music's going to start around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're going to go all night. If you want to donate for silent auction items, I have a live auctioneer coming out for some big ticket items. Definitely come out and support a good cause.
That's awesome,
That's
man.
awesome.
That's great.
All right, Dallas. North Point Bank.
What you got?
What you got?
Customer service. I mean, that's what we're big on. You need to talk to a loan officer at 11 o'clock at night, 8 a.m. on a Sunday. We're available. I mean, we got all the products available. I mean, the rates are what they are across the board. It is the customer service that sets us apart. We're not going to miss any close dates, whatever the case may be. Customer service sets us apart 100%.
And you're getting a bank of darters.
That's right.
That's
yeah.
always a win.
Yeah, so if anybody wants, we're always looking to hire. So reach out to me.
There you go.
Keegan was sliding his resume over to you.
I know, yeah, Keegan, yeah. he's already at bank teller. Let's move him over to the mortgage industry here. Again, customer service, but yeah, whatever it takes to make sure the clients are first.
Well, guys, you got this great trophy brought to you by the Forged Egg.
Awesome.
Appreciate
Stu
you
and the
guys.
Forged Egg.
Stu and his glorious beard over there.
Greatest
Uh,
beard ever.
Yeah, does fantastic work. But guys, that is all yours. Congratulations on
Thank
the
you very
victory.
much.
Next
for
week's
having us.
special guest is going to be Mama Kay. Karen Sensback.
Okay.
It's going to be great. I
That's
cannot
gonna be
wait for
awesome.
that. Jason's going to have a great time with that opening segment. I can tell you that. Guys, I am Sean Green, To The Point Streaming, joined by our champions, Mike Grady, Dallas Williams, and the Philly legend, Mr. Tim Neal. Have an absolutely wonderful evening. We will see you next Tuesday for the Siege Ladies Night. Or, hey, ladies.
Hey, ladies.
See you then.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.